Hey guys, thanks for watching. This is the garage where I do the customization for the 2003 Nissan Altima. Behind me is the bumper that I'm going to be working on, and I'm going to show you how I got to this position. First, I went ahead and removed the original bumper. There's a couple of fasteners on there, but it's not that bad. Also, there's parts like this foam padding you want to go ahead and remove. You don't really need it, especially with a customization. This is a dry fitting of the new custom kit. Now I added a light there, that way I can see where the gappings are. It's a good practice for body work as well. Places to put screws like this spot right here. As you can see, there's that big opening. No good. Right here looks like it's too inward. Need to be worked on. This is just body work here. See how that's just sticking out too much? It's just not good. For this bumper kit, I had to remove the original muffler and add a single muffler instead. Now, to add fiberglass material, you would have to remove some of that green stuff. And this is the first layer of fiberglass. You don't want to add a bunch of it at the same time. It'll start dripping. Here's a couple of more layers on it after drying. And of course the body panels need to be straightened because there's a couple of ripples in these kits. Sanding down the fiberglass is great. That way you know if you need more fiberglass to be added. Here's a place where I added the fiberglass because of course you need it to meet the quarter panel. As you can see, sometimes it doesn't come out great and you have to make some adjustments. So adding the material will be great. That way you can straighten things out. That's a great thing about fiberglass, is that you can add it to various places and start sanding it and just keep going. So I went ahead and took some of this down using one of these tools. That's all you need is one of these. Knocked out the material and it looks, feather these edges out and smooth it out as best as I can. Right now it looks okay. It looks really, use this thing right here. It's a soft, flexible, feather the areas, and it looks really good. I mean, that you barely can feel it, but body design, body styles. So this thing goes all the way down here, and you want to continue that line all the way down. So here we are actually going to put some fiberglass material on here. Now I had some body filler and I removed it completely on this section because I figured, you know what, fiberglass material. And here is my template that I've been cutting. Here's a couple of pieces that I already have. Now these are the pieces that are going to fit on here like this. And this is the idea, is to get them fit it like that, and this is I'm gonna let it sit here for a while, the same height without affecting this top part, because as long as these two meet and it looks seamless, fill in this area to make it straight. But these panels here are nice and smooth and straight. You know, is that we want to use a red marker or a black marker or whatever. I'm going to use a red for this one. And we're going to draw a line from here to there. That way we know exactly where to cut. Okay guys, so there it is. It's starting to look so much nicer. It's really beginning to take its shape. As you can see, there's a lot of things that needed to be done. Sand it nice and smooth, feather the edges up to here. Looks really good, nice gradient build. Okay, so I just finished adding a layer of material on this side and on the other side. The material has to be filled more up to this level. Okay, you have it. Here is the not the final, but just the putting on this stuff. So I've managed to go ahead and sand this off, trim it, make it look nice and pretty. The best thing to do is put it back in the car and then sand it off from there. I trimmed it. It was thick. If you remember, it was really thick, and I trimmed it. So now it has this kind of like this design here. And the reason why this is because this one has to match with the body, because right now what happens is that this was so thick that it just looked really goofy.